Hi everybody, it's Kate from KatyDid. I am down by the river again. Big surprise! The river is rising, and so I'm kind of returning to all my favorite haunts to see what it's looking like right now. I'm right down by the Forsyth River access, and I'm going to walk down here and check it out, and then I'll probably walk along the road and see what else I can see. I don't expect to find any big finds today because I've been here so many times. But I just do think it's really interesting to see the changes in the river over the season. So come along, let's see what we can see. So many beautiful rocks. So far, it really doesn't look much higher than it has been. A little bit. You can see that the wading area over there is a little bit closer, and over here where there's an inlet, the inlet is a little bit higher. But overall, it looks pretty similar to what it has looked like in the past. So the river is not rising very quickly. I find that a little bit heartening because I'm not ready to stop looking for rocks just yet. I'm sure I'll find something else to do, but right now I just kind of need to get out here and look for rocks. So all of this here was partly part of the beach earlier when I was here. And the beach went all the way down to where that point is over there. So water is creeping up. Yeah, it's fairly windy and it's fairly cold, but the sun is shining and it hasn't been for a while, so I'm happy about it. The things we're going to do today is to walk along a side of the river that we haven't really explored very much before. This particular part of the river is, there's not a lot of rocks on the edge. It's mostly dirt and mostly cut away. So we're going to hike down here and see if we can find a spot where the beach has formed. We're following the path of the deer, as often we do. And yeah, we're just going to see what we can find. Well, this is kind of funny. All the times I've been here, I've never realized that there was a road that actually goes down by the river on this side. I've been to the end of that island over there. I've been to the other side of the bridge. But I have never followed this particular road. So let's see what we can find. I'm kind of wondering if this is something that was relatively recent. I love the red soil there in the fire pit is actually a result of heat. It has baked the clay soil. So that's cool. The road ended in a fence. So I guess that means we are going to turn around and go the other direction. Darn fences anyway. But it's a beautiful day, so I can't complain too hard. Well, this definitely is not a new road. It's been here a while. Just look at these trees. Look at all these railroad ties. Wow. And in between them, some rocks. Here is a fossil rock. I think actually that this is an ammonite, which is a sort of a fossil well, I always call it a snail, and then my son corrects me. It's actually a fossil nautilus. They're very, very similar to the modern nautilus. Anyway, this is cool. I'm definitely gonna take that home and see if I can break it open and find a whole fossil in there. But you can see right here, that's been filled with silica of some kind. And then there's another one over here. So yeah, that's a lucky find. Just a little peek at how many of these railroad ties are here. I don't know why I have never seen these or never noticed these before. I've been here so many times. I don't know if they're new or if I have just been blind. One of the really nice things about being down here by the river is that as long as you're not on the river itself, you're kind of protected from the wind. And you get to look at all this gorgeous sandstone. There's something about graffiti that I really enjoy. I have to say though that this is not the most skillful graffiti I've ever seen. You know, the last time we went down this road I was driving and I didn't see all of these fascinating places that we can get down to the river and take a look around. Obviously there are no rocks to speak of here, just a few. But somebody has set up a little fishing chair and has been drinking lots and lots and lots of beer. And here we are down by the river. Cool. I wonder, perhaps those of you who are skilled in river geology can tell me. There's a word for that I used to remember and now I don't. Anyway, I wonder why sometimes the river beaches are sandy and sometimes they are gravelly. So we were down here one other time and the river was pretty high and it was impassable over here. So I'm coming down to see if there's any way we can creep across, because there's a gravel bar, you see it, on the other side there. Kava could just wade across, she's okay. So this is an irrigation ditch as far as I know, but I think it used to be a road. There's this wonderful, used to be a bridge here. Too bad it's not anymore. Climbed back up to the top and found another path going the direction that we want to go. I think if we can get around this little bend, there's actually a way to get across. And that would be my first time there. And that would be exciting. Wow, this looks very promising. See that? There's gravel all the way in there. And then I can get over to the river. I'm so excited. My husband and I were out walking yesterday and I showed him a beaver, where a beaver had chewed down a tree. And it happened to be right next to where a saw had sawed down a tree. And he had a great deal of fun acting like he thought the beaver's teeth were so very sharp that they could saw things in half. Men. Whoa, I'm so happy that I came this direction. I just love exploring new places. And even though there's a little bit of over and under of this one, it's still pretty darn nice. And it's completely out of the wind. I got so warm, I had to take off my hat and gloves. This is interesting. Oh, used to be a fence. Huh. Very interesting indeed. This is an interesting little chunk. Mostly quartz with an agate skin. I like it. Well, I think I finally reached the riverbank. Lots of uphill and downhill and over and under. It's quite muddy because it snowed a little while ago, but I'm confident that I will find the river. Who do you suppose lives here? I feel like I'm on a quest and I keep having obstacles placed in my path. Yes, just as I thought, if you only keep going long enough, the obstacles will become tired of obstacling. And you can reach the river. Neener, neener. This is Kate from KatyDid. Keep on doing.